Hey YouTube, welcome to day 3 of my 7-day habit former. Today's all going to be about your obliques and your inner thighs. So when you are ready, can you meet me onto your left hand side? Coming down, keeping both your legs really long, and just use your hand or your bicep as a pillow. I like to use my hand. And then start to bring your right hand in front of you. Point the toes and start to pull the belly button in. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, press more into your right hand. This time as you exhale, lift your right leg and then lower back down. Keep pointing the toes and think about length. I love inner thigh work and I love obliques. They go hand in hand and they're also just such a nice way to feel really lengthened and get the good little burns. You might even start to close down the eyes. And perhaps you start to think of a happy place. I like to set myself a goal, intention, sometimes even holding on to a feeling. Let's just go for another 5. Last 4. Holding it up in 3, 2, holding your right leg up a little bit higher than the hip on 1. From here, bottom leg comes to join and then lower. This is where it is so important to press into your right hand and use your breath. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Now maybe the heels, the toes touch, maybe they don't, but they're just lifting and lowering. Come back to your breath. And start to really hone in on any sensations, just embracing them. Let's go 5. Last 4, 3, holding up in 2, hold both legs up on 1, like a little mermaid or fish out of water. Tiny, tiny pulses, just off the ground, maybe an inch, a millimeter, whatever it is. Come back to your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, holding up on 1. Separate one leg forward, one leg back. It doesn't matter which one. And then slowly drag the other way. Pulling the belly button in and aiming to keep the hips as stable as you can. So your hips are stacked over one another. Ooh. Inner thighs are serious work. Small muscles, but they're not here to muck around. Keep pressing to your right hand. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one here. Bring the legs down. Take a moment, give them some love. Sometimes your glute also switches on. Coming onto your left forearm, and then just bring your right leg behind you and bring the toe down. Now you'll bring your right hand to the sky. You start to lift and lower back. Lift and lower. So you can sit onto your left glute here if that feels more comfortable with the juicy part. And you're trying to open your hips towards the sky a little bit as you lift and lower. Keep pressing up out of your bottom rib, your bottom waist. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, holding back on 1, but keep your leg lifted. Now keep the hand to the sky, flex the left toes, pull them in and out. So knee comes into the chest or the hip, toe comes out. Press and back. Think about pulling your belly button in, your lower belly, as it helps this movement. Observing any sensations and start to send some love to your inner thighs. In 3, we're starting to add a crunch. I will talk you through it. In 2, on 1, can you extend it long? Now from here, you come in, knee and elbow, press out. Knee and elbow, press out. So we've done the leg shape before, we're just adding on. 5, 4, let's go 3, 2, holding up on 1, tiny pulses, pull the belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a seat, come up, and just take a little side stretch over to the right. And then go back to the left. don't get too excited, but we're gonna start to even everything out on the other side. So let's go. Coming onto your right hand side, legs are straight, and your hand or your bicep is your pillow. Point the toes, press your left hand into the earth in front of you, so you're not rolling forward. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Start to lift your left leg, pull it back down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. I love short little snippets of working out. They make you feel really good, and just a gentle reminder that you don't need a lot of time. Seeing results is all about consistency. So I really hope within these 7 days you can form a habit, or even just have an insight into what your practice may look like. Use your breath, keep pulling the belly button in. Let's go 5, 4, 3, holding it in line with your hip in 2. Hold your left leg in line with your hip on 1. So point the toe and just have a look where the leg is. Full breath in. Exhale as you lift the right leg and lower. Exhale, lift and lower. Maybe the heels touch, maybe they don't, but you're aiming to keep your top leg really heavy and use your lower belly muscles here to lift. Ask yourself how you want to feel at the end of this practice. Hold on to that feeling. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, fish out of water on 1, little pulses, heels can be together, toes can be together. And you might start to feel this through your obliques, through your side waist, but keep squeezing them together. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up on 1. Separate the legs like you're running, doesn't matter what leg forward, and then pull it back to center. Exhale as you change. Inhale, pull back to center, exhale, change, and keep pressing into your left hand here. The inner thighs just skim past one another. It's also a really nice stretch for my top hip, so hopefully you feel the same. Let's go 5. Final 4. 3, 2, last one here. Come back to center, bring the legs down, just allow everything to settle. And then coming up onto your right forearm, bring your left foot behind you and just reshuffle so you're onto your glute. Hand comes to the sky, and as a result, lift your bottom rib. Can you bring hand and leg together and back? So your top hand, bottom leg, lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep pressing into your left foot and think about this movement coming from your lower belly. It's in the driver's seat and it's lifting the leg. 5, 4, 3. We are holding up in 2. Hold your leg up slightly on 1. From here, flex the foot, pull the knee in towards the belly button, press it long, pull it in, press. Slow and really intentional movements is what's going to get you those results. So keep focusing on your breath and take note of where you feel this, if you feel it. Exhale, press out. Inhale, pull back. 5 more, and we're adding the crunch. 4, 3, spirit fingers are active. 2, come back on 1, hand behind the head. Elbow wide, lift the bottom rib. Bring knee and elbow in, and then extend it long. Knee and elbow in, extend it long. Exhale as you extend. Exhale as you bend. Inhale as you extend. Pull in, lengthen. Pull in and lengthen. If you are still with me, I'm so proud of you. We are nearly there. You have 3 more. We're finishing this practice with a pulse. In 2. Last one, bring knee and elbow in towards one another. Tiny pulses as you pull the belly button in. And this is it. Make it count just for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. Take a little stretch to the left. And then come back to the right. Finding your way in cross-legged position. Feel free to bring the hands down either onto your thighs, your knees, or you can even bring the palms facing up. And start to tuck the chin to the chest. As you take a moment to let your practice run through the body, letting it fully absorb. Acknowledging any sensations or feelings that may start to come up. And I hope these feelings or sensations are something that can carry you through the day, or even find pockets throughout. Feeling the support from the earth or the mat under your sit bones, under your hips. And take a full breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Full breath in, full breath out. Start to wriggle the shoulders, maybe shake the head. We did it together. Day 3 done and dusted, and I will see you for day 4.